One rapper checked the goon for disrespecting a lady in front of him, and 21 Savage almost whooped a crazy goon for acting too serious during a basketball game. These are times rappers checked entitled goons. And we gotta start with Young Buck, because Young Buck and 50 Cent have been going at it for years. They used to be in G Unit together after Young Buck replaced Tony Yayo, but they had a beef that's still going on today. In late 2022, a 50 Cent fan ran into Buck while he was shopping and tried acting tough with him. He asked Buck what was going on with him and 50, and Buck just told him to stop recording.
How you doing? What's up with you and 50?
Taking off the camera, my nigga.
You said what?
Taking off the camera.
What's up with you and 50?
Taking off the camera.
What you mean take you off the camera, bro?
That's when the dude says something about fighting.
Hold on for it.
Oh no, we about to scrap. Is that true?
Nah, we ain't gonna do no scratch.
Buck lets the dude who's trying to act tough know that he got something in his car for him if he wants to act so hard. The guy says he got something in his whip too and walks off, since he knew Buck really did have something in the car.
Yeah, I got something in the car too.
Hopefully, clout chasers leave Buck alone from now on. He's over 40 years old and should be able to buy groceries without dudes starting problems with him. But Buck ain't the only rapper who had to put a goon in their place for messing with him. 50 Cent had to do the same because one day, 50 was out having a date with Nicki Nicole and enjoying himself. But while 50 was out, some rapper ran up on him and got pissed at him since he was mad that 50 wasn't trying to check out his music. The two square up with each other and the rapper asks 50 if he's going to hit him. The rapper keeps acting entitled, telling 50 to at least check out his IG. And since 50 wasn't trying to check out the dude's Instagram, he tells 50 that that's effed up.
But look at my IG at least. Look at my IG at least. That's some. Hit me, go ahead. You can fight. I don't care. The tape, man. Camera, I don't care about the camera. You play some camera. I don't care about it. I don't want you to hit my.
The dude and his partner behind the camera keep telling 50 that the rapper just wanted him to check out his IG page and look at his music. That's when 50 puts the dude in his place and lets him know it's not going to work, and he'll never make it acting that way.
He just wanted you to see his. He just wanted you to see his Instagram. Man.
I put money down. Are you crazy? I am crazy. I'm crazy for my talent. Simply straight like the talent. It's not gonna work. How you gonna work? It's not gonna work. How you gonna work? It's not gonna work. Why not? Because you stupid. I want to wait your approach. Wrong. How? First you with the CD or have them? Nah, dude. There's nothing to play right now. There's nothing you can show me right now that's gonna help you. My IG. Saying like, yo, this is it. Look at my IG. It's gonna help you right now.
Thankfully, 50 put the dude in his place without having to put his hands on him. But I can't say the same about the next rapper who checked the goon. In February 2021, Playboy Cardi got run up on by some goon, and he started calling Cardi names and trying to press him. Cardi asked the dude, "What you pulling out your phone for, gang?"
I'm at the phone for cause you reach.
I'm saying I
You
don't
reaching,
know you, gang. I don't know you.
Yo, now you want to talk? What you mean?
Bro.
Put the pistol down. Put the pistol down and put the pistol down and fight. Don't worry about what.
The goon was talking real crazy and ready to crash, but Cardi just started clapping at the dude to show that he wasn't fazed by what he was doing.
Man, yeah, reaching, boy. Cause if I reach, boy, you dead.
The goon then threatens Cardi that he'll smoke him.
What? Oh, reach then. I don't need no pistol to whoop. I'ma kill you. Okay.
A few seconds after this, Cardi tells the dude to go ahead and smoke him, and Cardi tries leaving, but the dude doesn't know when to stop and starts asking Cardi what his hands are like. That's when Cardi threw one at the goon to show him how his hands work.
Built like that. Pistol, what your hands like? What your hands like? Now, what y'all wanna do?
After the video went viral, Cardi addressed it on Twitter saying, "I knocked bro out. He was being too crazy." He doesn't give any more details about the incident, but it doesn't seem like he was too worried about the confrontation. And it's pretty bold that the goon would continue threatening him after realizing Cardi was strapped. Overall, it seems like the guy was just looking for clout. And the same can be said about this white Crip member from Texas who pulled up on Yellow Beezy trying to check him. Because Beezy was just leaving the gym when some Crip pulled up on him, trying to get him to throw hands. The dude keeps telling Beezy to come and box him real quick.
You see I'm solo? Come box.
You gotta do it. Come over here, bro.
Come box.
That's how you gotta do it.
Come box. I'm over here. Come on. We'll go over here right in the grass.
Beezy tells the dude that if he wants to box, all he has to do is come over to his truck. And Beezy says he wants the dude to swing on him first. That way, he could go with his move.
So you can shoot? I'm naked. I'm naked. I'm naked. I'm right here.
On me first, bro. Come swing on me first. Come swing on me first.
Yella Beezy then walks up to the dude, letting him know to swing on him first, since he wants to act hard. But that's when the Crip starts backing up, saying he says that Beezy has a gun in his pocket.
Come swing on me first.
See you.
Come swing on me
I
first.
see the gun in your
Come swing
pocket,
on me
cuz.
first.
I see the
Come
gun in your
swing.
pocket.
Beezy was ready to do whatever, but the Crip kept making up excuses and recording. Beezy eventually walked away, since the dude kept making excuses when he was trying to do something.
Look, got the gun
Come
in your
swing,
pocket.
bro.
Boy, I see the
Come
gun in your
swing,
pocket,
bro.
boy.
Come swing.
I see the gun
I'm
in
right
your
here, come
pocket.
swing.
Why you got a gun?
I'm right here, come swing.
Why you got a gun?
I'm right here, come
You
swing.
seen I'm naked.
I'm right here, come swing.
Why
on me.
you got a
recording
gun?
Me, come swing.
He then comes back and gives the dude one more chance to swing on him, since he wanted to box so bad. But the dude instantly goes back to making excuses, since you could tell that he wasn't really about that life.
That's why you got a gun. I'm naked. You see me. You ain't naked. On you.
I'm in your face.
It's on
If you
you.
want to swing, swing, boy. Swing. I'm going to knock your out. Swing.
So why you got the gun?
Swing, boy.
So why you got the
Yeah,
gun?
put your camera down, swing.
After the altercation, the Crip uploaded a video on TikTok explaining why he pulled up on Yella. He let everyone know that Yella didn't swing since he didn't want to get beat up by a white boy.
I started recording. Why you going to go get your gun? Why you scared of a white boy who clearly naked out here? I'm telling you, I'm naked out. So what you scared of? Don't shit for, cuz. Y'all pussy. I don't care about nothing. Y'all talking about, oh, blah, 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 you should have hit him or you were police, blah, blah, blah. He got that gun because nobody wants to lose to a white boy, and that's the reality. You talk to him in this 6 years, and that ain't nothing to brag about at all. That's nothing to brag about. But I seen how go. Don't nobody want to lose to a white boy.
But Yella responded back to the dude, asking him why he didn't show the part where we got swung on, because Yella threw one at the dude. But the goon cut that part out of his video and tried to make it seem like Yella Beezy only wanted to use a gun and not fight.
He got the gun on.
Put your camera down, swing.
Oh, you.
Put your camera down, swing.
What's up?
Put your camera down, swing.
What's up?
I'll show you.
But now, let's move on to 21 Savage, because 21 was participating in a celebrity basketball game against Roddy Ricch and his team. Everything was going well, and everyone was enjoying themselves until around 23 minutes into the game, because one of 21 Savage's teammates got fouled. They were about to go to the free throw line, and 21 and some dude on the other team were trash talking with each other. Savage was just joking with the dude, but the other dude wasn't joking and tried acting tough and pressing 21.
What you getting, gangster?
That's when Savage quickly picks up on the energy and realizes that the dude is serious. So he asks the dude what he is trying to get gangster for and lets him know he's ready for all the smoke.
What y'all trying to get, gangster? What you talking about?
We got y'all step.
Yeah, when the ski mask guys start joining the fight, that's when you know it's
After 21 got back serious with the dude, he instantly folded and started backing off. Now let's move on to the baby, because in 2018, the baby was in East Atlanta filming a music video for his song 21. He linked up with the film crew and got to work, but in the middle of working, a bunch of dudes from the hood pulled up and tried to press him since he was on their turf. The film crew shot the whole interaction, and you can see a bunch of dudes walk up to the spot while the baby's trying to work. They stood across the street and started questioning the baby, asking him where his permission slip was since he was on their turf. The baby told the dudes he was there and didn't need a permission slip. Then one of the dudes clapped back, saying, "I gotta see something."
What's up? What's happening? Oh yeah. Oh. Ain't nobody signed up a permission slip for me. Mm-mm. Huh? Oh yeah. I ain't know that. Okay. Okay. Look cool. You said what? Nah. I don't know nothing I ain't get told about. Nah.
The baby was outnumbered in this situation, but stood his ground since the dudes didn't come at him correctly.
Like I say, with all the little youngins out there, that's cool. But they're cool. Hey, well they're cool. They ain't fuck with me, but I ain't signing no permission slip nowhere. That ain't what I do. Hey look, if you wanted to come politic, you could have came in politic. Hey, that's all good, big homie. They said he could have just came up. But check out what I'm saying. I ain't no peewee though, so it don't go like that. It gotta be respect. It gotta be respect. You see what I'm saying? That's all it is. It gotta be respect. Look, nah. Y'all just come, y'all get respect. Y'all would have got the utmost respect. You see?
Things eventually calmed down, and the baby had let his film crew know that if he had to, he would set it off there if they tried to do something to him. And thankfully, he didn't have to.
Y'all out here. Kelly, y'all have to stack up quick.
Let's do it.
Straight up.
Cool.
In 2009, DJ Vlad asked the baby in an interview if he thought the situation in Atlanta could have gone wrong. And the baby told him.
A bunch of guys from the neighborhood show up and ask you for a permission slip. I think they actually use those words.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah. Where's your permission slip?
I ain't even turn him in.
Did you feel that it could have gone wrong?
Yeah, your guy was on their side. Your guy was on their side, you know what I mean? It worked out perfect for him. You know, it worked out perfect for him.
And the baby ain't the only rapper who had to check some goons while out of town. Lil Baby had a similar incident that took place when he was in St. Louis. Lil Baby was getting ready for his show and lacing his shoes up, but one of the goons saw him and started talking crazy. So Lil Baby responded to the dude, asking what he was talking about, since he didn't know what was going on. And the goons were originally mad since Lil Baby was in their hood and didn't let them know what he was doing. And Lil Baby stood his ground, letting the dudes know that he's grown and doesn't have to tell no other man what he's in the city for. But not all rappers have to check goons while in their hood. And some have to check goons for taking things too far, because that's exactly what Boosie had to do. In mid-2022, some dude was at what seemed to be a hotel, and he was talking crazy and acting tough with some woman since he made a mistake with the service. That's when Boosie puts the dude in his place and lets him know he's not going to let him talk to a lady like that while in front of him.
You ain't gonna talk to her like that. You talk to me like that. You're not gonna disrespect no woman like that, bro. Come on, she's telling you, everybody's saying they're sorry. Let her go, bro. She's telling you she's sorry. She's telling you everybody's saying they're sorry and you still
Boosie then made a tweet letting everyone know the full story, because he said the man was approaching the lady after she had already said sorry and was doing the most. So it pissed him off, and he had to check the dude for that. Now let's move on to this one goon from Chicago who ran into FBG Butter at the club and tried picking on him since a lot of his ops trolled him online and make it look like he's weak. But it ended up going horribly wrong for the dude, because the dude walks up to Butter and tells him to stop over, whipping with the camera all in Butter's face. The goon then starts recording Butter again and tells him that the money that he's flexing isn't no money for real, to try and downplay Butter. That's when things heat up and they start arguing with each other.
Hey, watch out.
Say copy
That's when Butter lets him know that he's about to go on and knock him out and smacks him up for coming over there trying to check him. And after getting smacked up, the dude's whole act changed and he didn't do anything back to Butter. But a few days after the video, the dude uploaded a video letting Butter know that he wanted to run a fade with him for swinging at him.
No cap, folks. Swung on me, he missed, hit my phone, the G. It's my video on my live. They edit how they want to edit the like knock me out, folks. This ain't that, folks. You in my city.
Now, let's move on to NBA Youngboy, because he's had many different run-ins with people trying to press him on the streets due to his image. But one day, Youngboy was out and about until some goon ran up on him and started talking crazy to him, calling him out of his name.
Young boy, you God, you God, but too hard though.
Youngboy didn't say anything, but just kept looking the dude up and down, sizing him up. The dude let YB know that they were having fire on him, but YB still didn't say anything and just kept looking at the dude with a smirk on his face, since he wasn't taking him seriously. But now, let's move on to another time YB got run up on by a goon. And this time, his energy was a little different, because he let the goon know he was ready for whatever. Because Youngboy was chilling in LA until a dude repping Bounty Hunter Watts Bloods tried to press YB while he was walking down the street. It's not clear how it started, but Youngboy and the other dude started yelling back and forth with each other, while Youngboy's partner held him back. Another video shows Youngboy and the dude yelling at each other again in another spot.
If y'all gonna do the one-on-one, do the one-on-one. If y'all gonna do the one-on-one, do it. My nigga. I'm a day one. Man, do you? We could have been. You got all these niggas. Man, we fuck.
If you bought that something, you holding it, man. You got. Ain't nobody holding me. Man, you want to do something, do something. Ain't nobody holding me. You see him holding me? Yeah, like that ain't yeah, act like you don't hear me.
Young boy was trying to get at the dude so they could throw hands. But the other dude wasn't really trying to make a move and just wanted to put on a tough act. Now let's talk about Chingy, because one day he was in the elevator and a fan spotted him and started recording. Chingy wasn't tripping or anything, but the dude took things too far and got in Chingy's personal space, putting his arm around him and started singing loudly.
Like the way you do that right now, right there.
So Chingy tells the dude to get off of him like that, and it upsets the dude. So he tells Chingy not to touch him, and the two almost get into a fight with each other, but the video cuts off.
You wild, don't you wild. Don't touch me, bro. Don't touch me. Get me out this. Don't touch that, bro. Yo, you put me one call away. Look, that old bro. Don't touch me, bro. New York. Man,
Chingy didn't know that Queen's Flip was messing with him the whole time, because Queens does this with many artists to troll them. But the person T.I. had to check for a similar situation was serious, unlike Queens. Because T.I. was at a gas station, and dude ran up to him since he was a fan. T.I. lets the dude get a flick, but the dude went overboard and kept on taking them. That's when T.I. told the dude to chill out and let him get some space.
he finna do it. Man. You don't take it. No, you took 6. He said, "Tell cool." Let me give a little personal space. Yeah.
That's when the dude gets mad and asks T.I., what is he trying to get gangster for? And he was about to start talking crazy. But T.I. lets him know he isn't trying to be gangster. He's just trying to tell him the truth, since what he did was going overboard.
Everybody gotta have their personal. Everybody gotta have their personal space. You don't know me like that. Ain't nobody kicking some real standing out close, just leaning on shit. You getting way too close.
And Freddie Gibbs also had to check some dude for acting tough with him at a gas station one day, because Freddie was chilling until some dude came up to him and called him the hard R. Freddie then asked the dude to say it again, and he does it with no hesitation. So Freddie smacks the dude up for being racist and tells him to leave the gas station.
What'd you say? Say, get your out of here.
Now let's move on to Sauce Walka, because one day, Sauce was at Johnny Dang's shopping for some new ice until he ran into one of the Island Boys. The Island Boy starts picking on Sauce, saying that he's way more known than him and stuff. Sauce straight up checked the Island Boy and told him the truth, since the Island Boy was trying to have an ego and act tough with him.
You're not way more known than me, nothing. You a peon, your cherry fake, and I was slapping sometimes.
I ain't arguing with you.
I'm a real gangster, you.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
In real life, I'm not none of them other that been a you are.
I'm set you, bro.
The Island Boy had stopped talking after Sauce said what he said, since he knew Sauce was ready to take it there if he tried taking things too far. Now let's move on to TJX6. TJ became very popular in 2019 after his song Dark Web blew up, where he talks about stealing identities and committing credit card fraud. He even recorded videos of him dropping checks at Wells Fargo. And these videos brought a lot of the wrong attention to TJ, since people had never seen anything like this before. So people were always approaching TJ since they thought he was a lick.
What's up, bro? What's that going on? Come on, bro. You know what I got. Come on, bro. Come on.
People were non-stop approaching TJ, but things didn't turn out well when there's one dude who approached him, since the dude didn't know when to leave him alone. Because TJ was in the grocery store with his son and getting some groceries until a fan saw him and wanted a pic. At first, TJ didn't hear the dude, so the fan chased him down, trying to get a pic and asked him questions about becoming a scammer.
T. Hold up.
The fan finally caught up to TJ, and everything was all good at first. But out of nowhere, the fan started talking tough, saying that TJ was lacking while on live, which was pretty disrespectful, and it seemed like he wanted to slime TJ out.
TJ lacking at Kroger, bro.
Then he started saying he's gonna go and smack TJ. The dude even went back to TJ and asked him to airdrop him some methods so he can start scamming, and he was tripping hard.
Bro, airdrop me some. Airdrop me some. Airdrop me some.
TJ quickly got annoyed with the dude, so he told him to stop walking up on him, and he didn't listen. So TJ smacked the dude since he was annoying and disrespectful.
Quit walking up on me.
All right.
Watch out. Come on, watch out. Move.
TJ then went on to let him know he was ready for all the smoke since he was being disrespectful. So he just walked away in embarrassment since he didn't expect things to turn out how it did.
All right.
All right, bro.
But these are times rappers got caught up in the wrong hood and checked by goons. And we gotta start with DaBaby, because in 2018, DaBaby was in East Atlanta filming a music video for his song 21. He linked up with a film team and got to work. But in the middle of working, a bunch of goons rolled up and tried to press him. The film crew shot the whole interaction, and you can see a bunch of dudes walk up to the spot while DaBaby's trying to work. They stood across the street and started questioning DaBaby, asking him where his permission slip was, since he was in their hood. DaBaby told the dudes nobody signed the permission slip for him, and one of the goons clapped back and said, "I gotta see something. Yeah, this is my city, baby."
Ain't nobody signed a permission slip for me. Huh? Oh yeah? I ain't know that. Okay.
DaBaby was outnumbered in this situation, but he didn't back down at all, since the dudes didn't come at him with respect.
Check out what I'm saying. I ain't no pee-wee though, so it don't go like that. It gotta be respect. It gotta be respect. You see what I'm saying? That's all it is. It gotta be respect. Look, nah. Y'all just come, y'all give respect. Y'all would've got the utmost respect. You see what I say? What's good with y'all? Y'all all right?
And thankfully, things calmed down before anything popped off. And just a month after this happened, DaBaby a dude in Walmart who tried robbing him. But he got off on this case since it was self-defense. And in 2019, DJ Vlad asked DaBaby in an interview if he thought the situation in Atlanta could have gone wrong. And DaBaby told them,
A bunch of guys from the neighborhood show up and ask you for a permission slip. I think they actually used those words.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah. So
I
said, where's your permission slip? Did you feel that it could have gone wrong?
That guy was on their side. The guy was on their side, you know what I mean? It worked out perfect for him.
But DaBaby situation is nothing compared to what happened with NLE Choppa or Soulja Boy when getting checked. First, let's talk about the time NBA YoungBoy got checked while shooting a video in LA because he was filming in an area called Watts, and apparently some locals weren't having it, so they pulled up to press him and his people. The video of what went down shows YoungBoy angrily walking around a crowd of people and repeating, "You heard me, Big E," while a car drives by full of dudes hanging out the windows yelling at him. And that's when someone in the NBA crew allegedly pulled out his rod. The dudes in the car ducked down and drove off, and the crowd watching the scene ran away screaming. The video cuts off there, and thankfully, nothing bad happened in this situation. But that wasn't the only time YoungBoy almost had an issue in LA. Later, that same month, a dude rapping Bounty Hunter Watts Bloods tried to press YoungBoy while he was walking down the street. It's not clear how it started, but YoungBoy and the other dude started yelling back and forth with each other while YoungBoy's partner held him back. Another video shows YoungBoy and the dude yelling at each other again at a different spot.
You still holding me. You about to get off on him then. Come on, man.
YoungBoy was trying to get at the dude, but his partner held him back, and the other dude wasn't really trying to make a move. The video cuts off before the situation ends, but nothing really happens since YoungBoy's team was there to keep it cool. And speaking of YoungBoy, he also has goons all over the world who aren't afraid to check people for him. Because after YoungBoy dropped the song Bring the Hook, dissing O-Block and King Von, everyone close to Von had something to say about it. And after DJ Academics made a tweet saying NBA YoungBoy on demon time right now, it made things worse because Lil Reese responded by saying, "That ain't no demon time. He just rapping like the rest of these rappers all rap." NLE Choppa then agreed with Lil Reese saying, "I stamped that." Choppa was basically letting it be known which side he was rocking with in this beef after he made that tweet. But NLE Choppa probably ain't realized that YoungBoy has one of the craziest fan bases in the world. So while Choppa was at the airport waiting to catch his flight, one of YoungBoy's fans / wannabe goons pulled up on Choppa while recording. Asked him if he's NLE Choppa.
Yeah, are you NLE? I asked you mad times.
The fan then swung at Choppa and the screen went black, and Choppa and the guy got into it a little. And after all of that ended, the fan was seen talking on the phone, explaining what he just did to NLE Choppa.
He just beat up NLE Choppa, the rapper. ain't about nothing. Ain't big NBA, big 4K Trey over here. Y'all feel me? Yeah, he just knocked out a ruffle.
And from the looks of it, Chopper didn't get knocked out. He even addressed the situation on social media, saying, "It's a difference from getting hit and falling than fighting in flip-flops and falling on your own. I fell throwing a punch. I ain't get hit till I was on the way down, and my backpack 20 pounds. Chopper even spoke on the situation a little in an interview with Revolt, since they wanted to know more about how things went down.
I ain't feel like doing all that. And so, boom, he said I was scared. He must have jumped at me. Now, there I hit it right in his mouth, came back with the left, hit him in the mouth again. Then when we squared up again, I swung through the left, hit him again. When I threw my right, my flip-flop, like, my foot, like, I just felt my ankle just give out.
Quando Rondo made headlines after being involved with the passing of King Von. But that ain't the only issue he's had in the streets. Back in 2019, he was allegedly checked by some Hoovers in LA. Quando used to claim rolling 60s neighborhood Crip, but when the Hoovers checked him at the mall, he told them he wasn't from anywhere. So they let him slide, but later, a picture surfaced on the internet, Quando throwing up gang signs in LA. That's when a dude named Alshon Martin hopped on IG to air Quando out.
But one thing about you, bro, when I catch you, I'm a bro. I don't give who behind you. I see a couple of your people trying to tap in and hit me through my DMs. It's not working, bro. Just keep that same energy. You throwing up the set over there, throw it up everywhere you go.
Then in August 2022, Quando was in LA when 3 gunmen pulled up on him and started firing his way. Quando made it out without getting harmed, but his homie Lil Pab, unfortunately, passed away on the scene. After Pab passed, Quando posted his IG story and said he was leaving the Crip life behind. He said, "My main man's gone and a lot more. I'm cool on a lot of. If I feel like you not with me, there's no reason for me to be holding on to you. No need to shake your hand or fake something with you." Quando got clowned on social media for saying he's leaving the Crips, but it looks like he's just trying to focus on his music and stay out of street drama. Also, subscribe right quick if you're enjoying this video. And we have to talk about when some goons tried pressing Lil Baby. But first, we have to talk about Soulja Boy, because he's always down for drama. Since in 2017, he was beefing with Chris Brown and wanted to prove he still was respected in the streets. So we pulled up to the hood on IG Live, but it didn't go down like he thought it would, and he ended up getting checked.
Hey, what's going on, man? Hey, they say Soulja ain't from the hood. They say Soulja ain't from the hood.
Soulja tried putting his arm around the dude, but the other guy obviously wasn't feeling it and told Soulja Boy to get off of him. That's when Soulja put his phone down and acted like he was gonna square up to hit with the guy. But the video cut off before anything really happened. But that ain't the only time Soulja Boy got pressed, because back in 2019, a video came out of Casanova checking him after they bumped into each other at Sirius XM. Apparently, Soulja had yelled at a lady before the video started, and Casanova told him,
"You screamed at a lady, you bug out, homie. You bugging out. You got all over your face. You bugging out. You high. You smacked. I understand."
And it looked like the situation was about to heat up.
But you don't understand how they treat you.
I understand what you're saying. It's females, homie. Look, females.
So if they females, they need to talk like females. Why is she talking like she gangster?
Soulja Boy's security wanted Casanova to calm down. But luckily for Soulja and his crew, nothing serious went down. But now, let's move on to when some goons in St. Louis tried checking Lil Baby, because Lil Baby was getting ready for his show and lacing his shoes up. But the goons saw him and started talking crazy. So Lil Baby responded to the dude saying what they talking about, since he didn't know what was going on. But the goons were originally mad since Lil Baby was in their hood and didn't let them know what he was doing. And Lil Baby stood his ground, even though he wasn't in his hood. And thankfully, nothing bad happened. But I can't say the same about Detroit scam rapper TJ X6, because TJ was very popular in 2019 after his song Dark Web blew up, where he talks about stealing identities and committing credit card fraud. He even recorded videos of him dropping checks at Wells Fargo.
Just got out today, back on my grind. Thought the cops was gonna stop me. Get the out of here. I don't need no evidence. Ain't no game. They thought it was capped last time, so I had to go into the bank, right?
But the scamming didn't take long to catch up to him, because a couple of years ago, TJ posted Lil Baby's ID on his Instagram and said he was going to get rich off his name since he had all of his information. Fans warned him to take the post down since Baby is well respected in the streets, but TJ didn't listen and kept it up. Then a few days later, TJ was shopping in Lenox Mall in Atlanta when a bunch of goons ran up on him. A viral video came out showing TJ running away while the dudes tried to put their hands on him. No one was harmed in the situation, but TJ later hopped on IG Live and said he wasn't going to hang around to get whooped since he was outnumbered. 6ix9ine also had some problems with some Florida goons because on March 21st, 2023, 6ix9ine was working out at an LA Fitness in Florida until some goons at the gym spotted him, followed him into the bathroom, and started jumping him. And the guys didn't really say much. It was just on sight once they saw him. And many rappers had something to say after this happened to 6ix9ine because Boosie made a post saying, LMAO, snitches get stitches. A lot more rappers also laughed and joked about the situation. And I'm sure New York rappers are going to have a lot to say about this situation. But speaking of New York, check out this video to see the most disrespectful New York drill lyrics that really happened.